Hi, I'm Joanne Klepal with Live Your Yellow Brick Road. Now, I'm sure many of you have seen those crazy comedy shows where hypnosis is used and where volunteers get on stage, strut around, and cluck like a chicken. In fact, that was actually my first experience many years ago. And when you think about it, those volunteers are ready and willing to make a fool of themselves in front of their family and friends, aren't they? Yeah, that's right. So let's take a few moments to talk about what hypnosis really is and what it's not. So what you can expect in a personalized hypnosis session is very different than that comedy show. Hypnosis is not mind control. It's not black magic or voodoo or brainwashing. In fact, it's actually a cooperative activity and it requires your full consent. And your hypnotherapist will have no special powers over you. If that were the case, I'd be president of the United States right now. I'd also be living on an isolated billion-dollar island out in the South Pacific. And there would certainly be world peace. So hypnosis is a very natural state, and it occurs when there's physical and mental relaxation using therapeutic suggestions and imagery. It's very much like being in a meditative state. So in previous segments, you actually learned about the conscious and subconscious. And we refer to the conscious as a user and the subconscious as your software program or your operating system. And you also learned how important the subconscious is in actually making change. Now, in my experience, users and software programmers rarely ever speak the same language. And you typically have a skilled person that is an in between that helps to translate for the two, sort of like a business analyst or a relationship manager. Now, your hypnotherapist is that skilled person and uses suggestions and imagery to communicate with the subconscious in order to program your intentions. Now, did you know that you have already been hypnotized? That's right. Have you ever caught yourself daydreaming and were so out of it that you didn't hear someone calling your name? Or have you ever read a book or watched a movie and were so into it that you felt like you were one of the characters living that movie or book? And were in such a trance that you lost track of time? Or have you ever found yourself arriving at your home, and then realize you don't know how you got there from point A to point B? So these are all trance-like states. They're altered states. So for example, book trance, a movie trance, and a highway trance. And during this time, your subconscious mind has taken over while your conscious mind kind of takes a wander. So you see, you have already been hypnotized. You just didn't know it, and you didn't know how to use that state for a purpose or an intention. So for more information about hypnosis, you can go to liveyouryellowbrickroad.com and visit Facebook and Instagram at liveyourybr. Thank you and have a wonderful day.